All right, everyone, here we go. Soulmate Journey update. Let's see where we're at. One deck for the DF, one deck for the DM. I don't even want to look at what's. I don't know what's under that. I'm gonna take a peek before I shuffle for, which is most of you guys, the DFs here. Look at that. Look at it. It's a fool. Well, you're going somewhere. Cool. How about that? I like it when I'm going somewhere. I guess you're going somewhere. I don't know. Let's see. With passion, I might add. Wow. Rawr. Good for you. All right. I'm not going to look there yet. We'll look before we shuffle for it. All right, we'll see what you get over here, which is most of you watching on the DF side. All right, it's a general reading. May or may not resonate with you, but the title brought you with here. You found Steve Love Cherry. You're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking time lord. There's a whole playlist of these. We've been tracking it since July of 2021. All right. And you might, I don't know where you're at. You might be in a different place. I don't know. We're all on the same freeway, though. I'll tell you that. All right, DF side, what do we get? So far, I got a fool and a very passionate lion. Let's see where we're at. Whoa, 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 whoa. Exploded out of the deck. What do we get here? Okay, we take it as it falls. No more lies, no more pain, right? I feel like that end of the end of school year song. What, holy shit, this is insane. All right, I'm going to take them as they fell. When we can see the Three of Pentacles here, this is the environmental energy around you. It's chaos. But you're building, you only want real, right? You're going somewhere. When I put the lion, Leo energy, the strength card, the heart chakra open with that fool, I get somebody who's, I don't know, it's sort of that eye of the tiger thing, or eye of the lion in this case. You know where you're going, you know what you want, you know what you're doing. You're not taking any bullshit, you're not worried about past pains, and you're not rushing. Don't rush me, Steve. Okay, all right, calm the fuck down, sport. All right, there you go. That's your environmental energy. I'm going to read these reversed, but I'm going to put them back upright. Otherwise, I'll fuck myself up the ass for the next reading. Okay, so anyway, these are reversed, and that is upright. And underneath that, you want to just go one more in your environmental energy? Eight of Wands. You're telling people this. You're speaking it. It's a good idea. If you're making some changes in your life, if you want a solid foundation, you're like, no more bullshit, no more pain, and I'm not rushing. You just told me to fuck off because I was, rushing you, apparently. It's a good idea to say something. It's like I tell you, if you're going to quit a habit, smoking or something like that, tell people. You're more likely to stick to it. Right? You tell people you're on a diet. You're more likely to stick to it because you don't want, nobody likes to look like an idiot, right? That same energy that makes people not want to change minds, right? They're not going to change their mind. They're going to keep going down the wrong road because they don't want to admit they got something wrong. That same energy, and that's a negative, in a positive works in your direction, works to your advantage. In a positive, when you tell someone what you're going to do, then you won't want to look stupid, so you'll keep doing the right thing in that case. Again, both negative and positive are always present. Every energy is good and bad depending on how you play it, your free will decisions, or how you're using it, etc. A sword is good and bad depending on how you're using it. You could use it to slice a coconut and get some food, or you could use it to slice somebody's head off and go to prison. I mean, it is what it is. So, anyway, good for you. You're telling people things. Okay. I think you're telling this person something. Here, what's the base energy? The King of Wands. I'm going to put that there. Remember that. I'm going to put it like this because we need to remember that those are reversed. And I know I got fast forwarders who are just getting here now. So they need to know that the Seven of Swords is reversed. They've heard nothing I've said up to this point, I promise you. Which is fine. You do what you want with my readings. Knock yourself out. I don't control your computer. I wish I did, but I don't. All right, let's see where we go. Little animal deck. As far as the King of Wands, I mean, you have this in your mind belief that anything can happen. Anything is possible. It's not naive. It's represented by a king. I'd be more worried if it was a Page of Wands, that you were being naive, right? Silly. Right. But you're not. It's represented by a King of Wands. Sometimes the King of Wands is good. In this context, it's good. It's a King of Wands. You're not taking any shit. You're all done with fucking pain. You're not rushing. You're doing things right. And you have this almost passion about you that you can do anything. Nothing can hurt me. I'm a fucking cobra. If it comes near me, I'll fucking bite it. I am going to do this. You got a lot of determination here. All right. See where we go. I wouldn't be surprised if a chariot came out somewhere. One of its meanings is determination. It doesn't have to, but it wouldn't surprise me if it did. I won't even need to tell you what it means now if it does come out. You know. Let's see where we go. Let's shuffle the deck. Tell me about the King of Wands and all that. Man, it exploded out of the deck. Unreal. What is going on here with you? You are kicking ass. Look at this. It wanted to show itself. It broke while I was shuffling. That Eight of Wands came back. Yeah, you got to tell. You're telling people this shit. You are talking. I like that. Oh, cool. It could be you're done with this. I mean, it is a soulmate journey reading. So far, I don't feel this energy at all. I feel you're kicking some ass, and you are. You're going after what you want. Your goals. You want emotional fulfillment. You want what makes you happy. Whatever it is, this is crossing the center card I'll pull, and it's red with all that shit. And we've already been talking about. What's on top? Well, I said I wouldn't be surprised if a chariot came out because one of its meanings is determination. We got done earlier just talking about the positive and negative of a same energy, right? That same energy that makes you not want to change your mind because you don't want to look stupid can make you, when you probably should change your mind, it can make you also stick with a diet because you don't want to look stupid to your friends who you told you were going to lose. I'm going to lose 50 pounds. Okay. You know, you only weigh 70. I'm fine. I'm going to lose 50 pounds. Okay. This is obsession. Be careful. This is a warning to you. It's a friendly little warning from friendly little Steve. I'm very friendly today. I've had a good breakfast. It's early. No one's fucked with me yet. Okay. It is. It is what it is. It's an obsession energy. Be careful because the King of Wands makes you believe anything is possible. You're your own King of Wands right now, and it is a positive aspect of the King of Wands, right? This Cobra, for example, believes that he can do anything. He or she can do anything because he's a Cobra. I got venom, Steve. It's not the most venomous snake, though. There are other snakes that'll beat it, right? It's one of those energies where I always warn people, don't start thinking you're the best at something in the world and all this other stuff. There's always somebody better. There's always somebody bigger, right? Jim Croce taught us that in Bad Bad Leroy Brown. His song, all you got to do is read the lyrics to Leroy, you know, he was an ass kicker. He looked like a jigsaw puzzle missing pieces on the floor by the time the other guy got done with him, right? Okay, I'm just saying. Be careful you don't get a little carried away with the I can do this, I can do anything, I can't lose. Always assume you could lose, at least a little bit. But overall, I like this energy for you. I love it. Page of Swords, disappointment. Disappointment. I think this energy's spying on you and they're liking you more, but I think you're liking this energy less. I think this energy's spying on you and they're liking you more, but I think as you're growing here, as you're in this energy, you're thinking and feeling less and less about this energy. And this is just a little segment of the soulmate cycle. It's a soulmate journey reading. If you're not here yet, you will be. If you're a little bit past this, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's an energy where you feel like you got bigger fish to fry. I'm going to focus on you here for a moment. We'll get over here. We don't even know what's randomly at the bottom yet. What's red with the devil? The world. See what I'm saying? You can do anything. I can do anything. This frequency of devil energy will make you believe you can do anything. Anything at all. Daredevils have this, metaphor. No, every pun intended, I suppose. Daredevils have this energy around them. They believe they can do it. It's no problem. Thrill seekers. Tom Cruise probably has this frequency of devil energy around him. Right, doing all those stunts by himself. I got no problem. I'm going to jump a building on a motorcycle and do whatever. It's fine, but this energy has a way of catching up to you if you're not careful. You will always lose in the end in some capacity. All right, keep that in mind. So keep it in check, but use it. If you use it properly, you can accomplish a lot. You can seem very brave to outside observers. You can do some shit. Okay, but if it gets ahead of you, you start jumping buildings on motorcycles and thinking you're some omnipotent being from another universe and all that. It can go to your head a little bit. So be careful about that. Okay. All right. Just watch yourself. All right. Beautiful. Nice. And again, I don't think you're focused. I think this energy is watching. I think they are. I think they're watching. They're seeing whatever's happening here. Well, you're certainly vocal about it. Okay? Let's see. What's randomly at the bottom here? Look at that. Come on. Come on. I don't know why. You know we didn't look. And I did. I swear to you. On my father's grave, I did not know that was there. Okay? That is the devil. That is the devil. This person here, again, just, it's envy. It is the green color. Green color of envy, right? It is. It's envy. This person envies what you're doing. They wish they were like you. Not bad. Not bad. Let's give it a shuffle. You had the Fool with the Lion, and it sure played out. They've got envy with the Two of Wands. Might want to, what does envy do? Why is envy bad? Because it tends to have, on the plus side, it motivates us. Wow, I'm really jealous about what Steve's viewers got. I want to get that. Or what Steve's viewers doing. I want to do that. That's the plus side. Okay? And that's wonderful. There's always a minus side. That's why you always have to be aware that the negative energy is there. It's always there. And the negative side of envy is sabotage. It was somebody who will rain on your fucking parade just to make themselves feel better or make it easier for them to get what you got. In other words, somebody envies your job. They're qualified for it too. They're going to come in and poison the well for you. Steve's viewer, saw them doing something hinky in the restroom the other day. Just planting a little seed of doubt. Whether it's true or not doesn't matter. The manager now looks around and goes, yeah, I wonder what was going on there. All of a sudden, your work's not as good anymore. But eventually, they win. It's that kind of energy. That's what's here. Right? So somebody here is jealous, envy, as they're watching. And that's why disappointment came out. And I think they might try to come in and rain on your parade. That's what I think. I think some soulmate attached to you will try to rain on this parade because you are speaking. Eight of Wands came up twice. I showed it to you twice. You're talking about this. That's fine. All right. It's cool. Let's see where we go. It's like the diet plan thing, right? You tell people you're going to lose weight, so you stay on it. This is the fucker that comes in and says, oh, you'll never do it. You know, why are you even bothering? You know, what's the big deal? Who cares, right? Have another Twinkie, you know, whatever. You always got to have that because that person's failed at dieting, for example, using diet as an example, or they just, I don't know, they just don't. Well, they think more likely they think you might succeed. They're too lazy to do it. Let's see where we go. DM side, why is it here? Why is that devil there? Oh goodness me. Oh goodness me. I said we probably see it. It's a Chariot. Wow. I'm calling it today. It didn't have to come out on your side. It's this whole reading. Everything is energy and everything is connected. This isn't a reading that would have timestamps because it's a you versus them, but I don't use timestamps here because everything's connected. So it came, there it is, right there. It is a determination, and if somebody's determined, I think they're determined to rain on your parade, and I'm right. I'm fueling that Chariot. Let's take a look, kids. Huh? Does that look like the DF got their parade rained on? Look at you with your nice little, you loved that cardigan. It was wonderful. He threw soap on it and then acid along with it. It bubbled up. It looked like some kind of horror movie, and then they chucked you outside. You know, it's like that. What's on top here? We've got to exaggerate for entertainment purposes. I don't think anybody's going to throw acid on you, but the Ace of Swords. Okay. Let's take a look here. So again, somebody's determined to rain on your parade. Their base energy is the Ace of Swords. It's somebody, whatever it is you're doing over here, whoever this is, I don't know. It's somebody you have a soul connection with. It could be your runner. It could be, it most likely isn't. It most likely is a family member or a friend. If it's a family member, I would guess a sibling. This is a very common energy among sibling rivalry. So if you're one of my few viewers, I'm sure, who has sibling rivalry with somebody, right? This is a person who sees what you're doing. They think they can do it better, right? They think you might get attention for it. They think they can do it better. That's what it is, plain and simple. Okay, let's clarify. Somebody's got an idea of how they can spoil the party for you. All right. You can't do everything. Okay. I can do anything. I'm this cobra. Right? Again, on this side, make sure you keep that devil energy in check. All right. Had to take a sip of water there. Let's keep shuffling. Let's go. Let's do this. All right. Bottom of the deck. We're ready. Bottom of the deck. Crossing the center card I'm going to pull. Red with this. 5 of Pentacles. You might remember it because it's already there. Right? Somebody's determined to rain on your parade. All right. What's on top? The Knight of Cups. I bet if somebody figures, right? The Ace of Swords, Epiphany sometimes we say, but we could just steve it up. Somebody figures that they better make a move now because you sound like you're doing some shit. Even if it is the diet thing. Shit, Steve's viewer, man, everybody going to want to hit that shit if they get, if they accomplish what they're trying to do. All that fitness stuff, they're going to have a 12-pack, That's a double situation. I mean, somebody figures they better make a move. Center card. The Hangman. They are watching. I get it. I get a spying energy in your center card, and it comes from over here. I get a Hangman. Somebody's trying to figure out a plan, some way to thwart something. I think what might be happening over here, if I'm to stop joking around, see? And it wanted to reveal itself. I hit it by accident, and the deck broke at the Queen of Cups. The most love I could pull from the deck. I think this energy might be seeing you, finding real love, finding new love, finding a new passion for something. And I think now they figure they better try to ruin that. I wasn't too far off with my poison the well work analogy, right? People do it with love too. If an ex wants you back, they will poison the well with the new person. They'll come up with something, Somebody here wants you to lose. This energy is betting on you to lose. Whatever it is, take it as it resonates. I got no way with thousands of people to pinpoint it for everyone. You just got to catch my drift here, okay? This side wants you to lose. You feel like you can win. You feel like a winner here. As long as you don't let it get away from you, you'll be in fine shape. What's red with the Knight of Cups? The 8 of Pentacles. That's interesting. Somebody here. It's sort of an energy of they took their eyes off. It's the I don't remember losing track of you energy, right? Somebody took their eyes off you, and all of a sudden you grew. All of a sudden you changed. All of a sudden shit's happening. All of a sudden you're saying shit. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm this. I can do anything. Right? I'm going to change my life. It's time for a change. All they did, this person who over here, whoever this is, feels like they only took their eyes off you for a second. What the fuck happened? It's like when you don't watch a toddler, or when I don't keep an eye on Flem the parrot. If he's on the floor walking around and I take my eyes off him for 2 seconds, it's like having a 23-year-old, 2-year-old with feathers. It really is. He will get into shit. Endless stories. You catch my drift, though. They took their eyes off you for a second, and all of a sudden now they got to move quickly. I think they're bothered by how far you've come. I feel a great amount of growth here. I say it mostly because of this here, these cards that came out in reverse. You're taking your time, which is key in this energy. It's key in all of the energy right now. Taking your time. Chill out. Venus and Taurus in particular likes to take its time, It's not a quickie bang. In other words, in those kinds of things, or with anything you're doing, it likes to take its time. It likes to savor it. That said, you're not taking any bullshit. Nothing seems to be bothering you. You're taking your time. You're doing things right. It is what it is. All right. It's bothering this side. They figure they better do something. But what they're figuring is, rather than try to keep up, just knock you down a peg. All right. Take away whatever it is you're trying to do. Take some of the wind out of your sails. All right. Let's go. Bottom of the deck randomly, Queen of Cups. How about that? It's my Desert Queen. You had the Queen of Cups. The deck broke somewhere here, and there was a Queen of Cups. That was a full cup. That's not a full cup. All right, let's see where we go. Let's pull 3 cards and a crossing card and get that off my table. All right, 3 cards and a crossing card. What do we get? I don't know if it wants to talk about you or this fool over here. I don't know. I mean, I can't fault this person. I know you want me to. You want me to flip them off for you. Here you go. But I can't really do that because this is the way most people are. I'm sorry to say it. I know people don't like it when I say that, but it is. It's the way most people are. I'm a person who attracts people, so I've had a lot of circles of friends. I've had a lot of people around me. You know, I know what happens. I've seen this episode before, right? I know how it ends. It is what it is. It's fine. This is par for the course. You know? This energy, though, whoever this is, even if it isn't like a family member or a friend and it is a love connection, be careful. It feels to me like they don't want you. They want you to succeed, but they don't want you to be better than them. See what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's a bit of that. They want you to succeed to a point. That's the way the energy feels. So it's not about taking everything away from you. It's just knocking you back a peg. Okay? All right. This is a lot of people you'll work with. This is, these are work stories I have to hear from my wife all the time. There's always some fucker at work. I remember this one guy on a project she was working. We nicknamed him Uncle Fester. Because he looked like Uncle Fester from the fucking Addams Family. This fucker, he was one of those ones who had been with the company for like 25 years, so that you start to feel entitled, like you can't get fired and things like that. And she came in as the boss and fired his ass, right? Like within the first 5 minutes, he was like lipping off and stuff like that. He did everything he could over the course of the month that they worked together to try to discredit her, sabotage her, etc., etc., Maybe he was mad he was passed over for promotion. I have no idea. I just remember Uncle Fester. I used to hear about him every fucking day. Oh, God. I wanted to go down there. You know what I'm saying? Right? There's the chariot. There's the chariot again. This is your chariot this time. But I think it's talking to you about that and crossing. I mean, I called the chariot at the beginning of this thing. I knew there were going to be chariots all over the fucking place. All right, this will be crossing the center card I pull. The star. Yeah, this is your moment to shine. The high priestess and the tower. This is your moment. I wasn't even worried. I got major arcana. Pay attention. This is for you. The DF side. Major arcana, major arcana, major arcana, both of them. It's all major arcana. This keeps coming up in fucking reading after reading after reading, especially the extendeds, okay? Whoever you are, and I even said this in one of the extendeds, I think I stopped for a second and I just said, who are you? Right? That kind of a thing. I don't know. On varying levels, this is for a good number of you watching. It can't be for all. That's mathematically impossible. However, for a couple of you watching, you're being helped here. This person doesn't have a chance in hell. In fact, this person, whoever this is, on all levels, okay, but definitely for the higher level, this person not wanting you to succeed actually fuels you. Okay, it works as fuel. So I don't think this energy succeeds in this Five of Pentacles. I think they fail at it. All right. I hold true. I don't even think you're giving them a consideration. I think you're very focused, and I can see why. You got God, Source, the universe, Yugelvan, Fickle old gal, fucking aliens in space. I have no fucking idea, but somebody here, the entire universe is helping you out. You got a hidden benefactor energy that's fueling all of this. Just go with it. It's all for you, and it's also you can rebuild on a solid structure. It's providing you with the determination to get something done. Okay? And again, I say build on a solid structure. I got it here on crack. I had it here originally. Well, those were reversed, remember? And then we had that. That's the same thing, building on a solid structure. So it's a repeat message. All right? That's your reading. I don't know. I'll say it again for a couple of you watching. Who are you? Seriously, I mean, the shit, sometimes even in my offline readings, some shit comes up. Okay? I mean, wow. It's unreal. All right, so, but for all of you, you're all being helped. There's a hidden energy, etc., etc. You're getting determination from a higher power. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Typical. Good luck.